everybody, this is I am JGSF 1987, I'm a writer and blogger, and to see my latest posts, go to my blog at jgsf1987.com. So, the Democrats have just set themselves up to lose in 2018 and 2020 by going with Perez. I can't personally say that I'm surprised by this. I'm not. The only thing that illustrates is that the Democrats have certainly not learned from their defeat back in November's election, which is this past election cycle. They still haven't gotten their act together. No, it's, as I'm sure for everybody on here, especially the Justice Democrats, this is exceedingly frustrating. Look, I share your frustration. I'm frustrated too. Even though I don't really look it at the moment, but trust me, I'm pretty frustrated by this, but no, I'm not surprised by this. It just means we have to work 3 times harder to get the change we need. So far, the Democrats have basically proven that they're more afraid of the progressives and the progressive wing than they are of the Republicans. Now, this isn't not by accident. They're trying to avoid what they consider the McGovern moment. They don't want to go back to that. The problem is they need somebody like that, because this brand of basically Republican light politics is killing them. If people want to go, if they think that they can outwit the Republicans by basically being the lighter version of them, saying that the Republicans are worse, they're the other side of the same dang coin. The only difference is that they're just loud and obnoxious, and they say a lot of offensive things. But this is by no means a massive shock or surprise. We are going to have to, as I said before, we're going to have to fight about 2 to 3 times harder just to get the change we need. The Democrats aren't going to deliver it. There was no way that they were going to elect Keith Ellison or someone else who was actually a progressive. They would rather lose to Republicans, which is actually really sad. But as I said before, this is no accident. This is exactly what the corporate kleptocracy wants. Weak Democrats, strong Republicans. It's not by accident. It's to keep the left, and especially progressives, hold them down. That is the essential role the Democratic Party plays at this point. So, here's the thing. If people are given the choice between the regular Republicans and the Republican light version, they're going to go with the Republican. I mean, you don't need a Democrat to act like a Republican in order to get votes. If people are going to choose between a Democrat acting like a Republican and a Republican basically being a Republican, guess what? They're going to go with the Republican. It's not rocket science. But apparently the DNC doesn't get it. And they won't get it for quite a while. This is why I've been saying the entire time, especially to many people that I do know, which is that there's no way that they're going to allow this kind of thing to happen, because they're getting their pockets lined. They don't want to give up. It's meant to keep the status quo going, or to expand it to the utmost extreme, which is what the Republicans are going to try to do in some cases. So, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Now, barring President Trump doing something completely and totally off the wall, which guaranteed he's going to do, it's just a matter of, okay, what's going to be the most off the wall thing that he's going to do between now and November of 2018? That's what it's going to boil down to. In the end, it's not going to matter. The fact is, the Democrats have screwed up so royally this time that they're not going to see political power for quite a while, for at least a generation or so. And if the Democrats, this says one thing. It says that the Democrats are getting ready to field Hillary once more. There's no way they're going to let anybody other than Hillary have the nomination. It's basically, for them, it's basically Hillary or we'll take the entire country. Either give us the White House with Hillary, or we're going to drag the entire country down. That's not the way to go. They're going to go with Trump for another 4 years, and then they're going to be voting one Republican president in after another, until the Democrats finally realize that Clintonist policies are not working. It's going to take quite a while for that to happen. So don't expect too much change in the near term. Anyway, I'm going to cut it here. This is JJSF 1987, and I am out of here.